has been made for my client's state of mind on the night of January 5th. Yes. Okay. Repeatedly, the district attorney has tried to characterize Gus Jackson as angry man trying to paint a picture of...
What's fancy? Well, it looks like the show hasn't started yet, so you sure you don't want to
wait?
wait outside?
I want to wait. I'll get a good seat so I can hear every word of Mason's opening statement.
Uh-huh. Well, all you need is milk duds and popcorn, huh? And you'll be all set. Just keep the wild applause to yourself.
Don't worry, I will behave with the proper decorum.
Yeah, well, when you find out what that is, be sure to let me know.
Oh, excuse us. We didn't know that anybody was in here.
Yeah, I would have left before now, but there's a family matter that requires my attention.
I know exactly what family matters he's talking about. Spelled K-E-L-L-Y.
I'm leaving immediately. I should be able to make it to the courthouse in 15 minutes.
Well, what's he saying? That he's leaving right now?
To the courthouse. It's not significant.
I thought we were supposed to stay here and screen all of his calls.
For important calls, that wasn't one of them. Let's get back to more pressing matters.
Ow!
What?
Ow!
What? I'm sorry.
This pipe. I always loved basement foreplay.
Doing my best to heat you up.
Well, this is your best, Keith. You're slipping.
Oh, show me the way.
What?
Leaving for court?
In a minute, I thought you'd already be there.
I'm on my way.
If you had any sense, you'd call Julia and tell her that you're not coming.
I want to testify because I believe Gus is innocent.
Well, on the outside chance that he is, your testimony is going to do him more harm than good.
Julia doesn't seem to agree.
If Julia had an actual case, she wouldn't call you to the stand in a million years. She's just using you because she doesn't have anything else.
Well, maybe by the end of the day, there will be something else.
You mean Cruz's investigation?
We both know he never gives up.
At least not on some things.
Yo, you're late. Get over there. Now, where the hell have you been, Squid?
You been looking for somebody? A guy with a big rock on his face?
I told you I was looking for him. Now, where'd you get his name yet?
Well, for another $100, I think I can take...
I'm not here to spin the wheel of fortune with you, pal. An innocent man is going on trial today. He's gonna go to jail if I don't find the man with the ring. So if you got anything to say, you're gonna tell me about it now.
Hello?
Cece, hi. Darling, do you have any idea when you're coming home?
Wait, Cece.
All right. All right, I'll do it right away. Hi. Cece wants to talk to us, and it's urgent.
Sophia, I have to be in court.
We have to do it right away, and he doesn't want to use this phone because he thinks it might be tapped. It's about Kelly's plan. He's going to start it, so we have to go to the phone we agreed.
All right. Let's step on it.
One of us should follow him, and I think it should be you.
Okay.
It's inside out. Now, remember, stay out of sight, okay? But close enough so you can hear their side of the conversation.
Yes, fine. I can't believe they finally mentioned the plan.
Well, then get your gorgeous behind in gear. Come on, go.
Go on.
Watch out.
Julia, we can make ourselves scarce if you feel like doing some warm-ups or something.
No, it's all right. Really, stay. If I can't handle this by now, I won't be able to then.
Well, sounds like last-minute jitters.
Something like that.
You know, frankly, I can't understand how anybody can put up a proper defense in these overheated courtrooms. We've only been here, 3 minutes? I'm always starting to feel lightheaded.
Well, maybe I can get you some water. There's a cooler outside
Great,
the hall.
would you? I appreciate it. Thank you.
So is this your first trial?
Yes. Am I that obvious?
There's just an air that comes over certain people.
Why did you pick this one?
Well, knowing the two lawyers involved, I was curious.
Curious about Mason, you mean?
Oh, yes, and you too. I hear you're a formidable opponent. I'd like to watch you both in action.
Well, we'll try to live up to your expectations. Excuse me.
Yes, of course.
How you doing?
Okay.
Well, you look confident. That's good.
Too bad I don't feel that way. Fact is, I feel the exact opposite.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It doesn't matter if you're confident. Because your lawyer is, and I'm the one who has to do all the talking.
Now, if I only knew someone was listening.
I've just had it with you, man. Now, you talk to me. Did you see the guy yourself, or did somebody else see him again?
No, I saw him. Where? Well, there's an alley 4 or 5 blocks down the street.
What were you doing there?
I was sleeping there, okay? There's a dumpster. Your guy came in the other night, tossed something in there. I don't even know what it was.
How do I know it's the guy I'm looking for?
Well, it's supposed to be a black guy with a big diamond. The streetlight bounced off it. I almost went blind.
Uh-huh. What else?
He had a bad leg.
All right, that rings a bell.
Well, he's your guy then.
Where's the alley?
You know Tularosa Street?
Yeah.
Well, right behind there, there's an alley. Right next to a burned-out building on the left. The dumpster's right in front of it.
All right, you did good this time, Sal. If you see this guy hanging around there again, I want to know about it immediately.
Hey, wait a second. You're not going to tell me this isn't worth something to you.
Here's $20 for wrinkle on your shirt.
20
Yeah,
bucks?
$20. And next time, you don't squeeze me over money. Get out of here, man.
Friend of yours?
That was Sal the Squid. I told you about him.
Well, I can see if I hang around with you, I'm going to meet some of the most elite people in the world.
Well, don't knock him. He just gave us what could turn out to be a very important tip. You interested?
Sure.
Don't speak too soon. This involves a rather elite strain of garbage.
Garbage?
Garbage.
Eddie called 11:20.
It's that now.
All right, you know Cece, the phone should be ringing right now.
Well, it better be. Otherwise, a very irate judge is going to be demanding to know where I am.
This is making me so nervous. I've been nervous about this whole thing. When he went to New York, I felt the same way. I want to wait until Gina's contract is up, but Cece seems to feel it's necessary to do it immediately.
Well, if it works, we will have pulled off a brilliant coup. You realize that we will have done it by pulling together?
If it works.
That's like one of my cases, Sophia. As long as you have right on your side, you can't lose.
Cece? Hi. All right. Okay, I understand. So you want us to get a messenger and have him go to her? No, I'll ask Mason. Darling, wait a minute. I just want to ask you for the last time. You really think we're doing the right thing? All right, I will. I'll try to be patient. I love you. Bye. Okay, that's it. The operation is set.
That's ahead of schedule.
Cece couldn't see any reason to wait. He's got all the people. They're ready to go. We just have to get a messenger to Kelly and inform her of the whole plan.
Does he have any idea who he wants to use?
No, as long as there's someone we can trust and someone that can leave immediately. I wish I could go.
I think I have an idea. I'll let you know later. I think it's somebody we can trust, though. Better be. If any part of this scheme gets out, I could be ruined in this deal.
$19.19? You gotta be kidding. Come to Papa, you ancient grape.
Mr. Timmons? What are you doing down here?
Brandon, how you doing?
I don't think you're supposed to be down here.
Oh, no, it's okay. I have official permission.
Who would let you in here?
Kid, this is confidential. So I'd appreciate you keeping it private. See, your mother and I are finishing wrapping up things down here.
I'm not supposed to be down here either. Daddy says I might break one of those bottles. They're very, very expensive. Did you know that?
Yes, I knew that. I'm just down here checking to see if it's okay, huh? It's fine. You see, every once in a while you have to open up one of these. Make sure the whole thing hasn't gone bad. Wait, what are you doing?
What's this?
This is a Mommy! Hi, Mommy! I was just talking about the project here. This is Mom.
Hi, Brandon. What are you doing down here?
Oh, he heard some noises. He got very curious, very curious about our confidential project.
Look, what Keith and I are doing here is, we're building a surprise for your daddy, so you can't say anything.
What kind of surprise?
Well, you see all this electronic equipment? You see, Keith is an electronic expert. He's just a whiz at these things, and we are going to build an entertainment center.
Entertainment? Yes!
With big TV screens and a couple of VCRs and a stereo system. It's going to be wild.
Yeah, 3 VCRs. Well, go all the way, right? Huh, kid?
So, you can't say anything until we finish, because then you would ruin the surprise, and you wouldn't want to do that.
Can I use it too when it's done?
Of course you can, sweetheart. But if you don't let us get back to work, it's never going to get done.
Okay, be careful.
Brandon, what do you mean, be careful?
Electricity's dangerous. You could get a shock.
Yeah. Give you a shock.
We'll be real careful, darling. Look, it's not my fault he came down here.
He's gonna send me to the hospital!
Don't worry, he's very good at keeping secrets, Keith.
Well, what did you find out? Is there anything we can use?
Well, I got there a little late, but they're definitely planning something, and the plan definitely involves Kelly.
Great. We knew that before you left.
I did the best I could. Mason and Sophia are being very careful about what they say these days.
So that means we stay buried down here until somebody makes a phone call? That's terrific. That's just dandy.
Well, unless we can think of some way of forcing their hand, they're going to have to contact Kelly eventually.
Well, I think, what about carrier pigeons bringing a message saying, call your daughter?
Wait a minute. That's it.
Carrier pigeons?
No, something better. You're going to love it.
I would request the privilege of hearing Mr. Capwell's opening statement, but our district attorney seems to be otherwise engaged. Does anyone know where he is?
I don't presume to know where Mr. Capwell is, Your Honor. However, it has occurred to me that perhaps the prosecution is not fully prepared, in which case I would like to ask again for a continuance in the matter, you see.
Forgive me, Your Honor.
When court is called to order, I expect both attorneys to be present and ready to begin. That includes you.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. My detainment was unavoidable, but I apologize to the court and to Ms. Wainwright. It won't happen again. I am ready to proceed almost immediately, however.
Please do so.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Capwell.
Yes, Your Honor. In the matter of the People versus Augustus L. Jackson, there are 2 elements that become strikingly apparent to even the most casual observer. They are simple, basic, and part of the first line of questioning when anyone is charged with a crime. Motive and opportunity. Mr. Jackson had both.
I don't suppose this guy, knew what might have been thrown away?
No. Which dumpster, Squid? We're gonna have to go through all this slowly and carefully.
Can't wait.
Look, if we can find something that looks suspicious, we'll take it to the lab and get a fingerprint. See if we can match a print to a picture, we might know who we're dealing with then. Why don't you stand watch, and I'll start sorting if I find anything promising I'll hand it out to you.
Well, that sounds like a real 50-50 proposition. You get to get in the trash bin and I have to stand guard?
Well, there's no reason for both of us to get dragged through the muck. Besides, you're not even close to being dressed for this. Oh, terrific. We got the fullest dumpster in the Western Hemisphere. Looks like somebody shed its state secret in there.
See anything that looks suspicious in there?
Not unless we can find prints on somebody's week-old turkey dinner. It's gross. It's gonna take longer than I thought.
Okay. That's it.
What?
I'm getting in.
No, Eden, don't be ridiculous.
No,
Eden.
look, okay, Castillo, off my back, all right? We're thick and thin, right? Oh.
This is a very special fragrance, isn't it?
I love police work. It's so glamorous.
Let me tell you, this is one of my better assignments.
Oh, stop complaining. You take that side, I'll take this side.
You got it.
Hey! Lynn! What's that? Is that the television set from your room?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna give it to Tommy.
Oh, that's a real generous gift.
I don't need it anymore.
How come? You giving up on all your favorite shows?
Well, of course not. I'm gonna watch it on the,
The what?
Well, I better go. Tommy's waiting.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, hi.
Bye.
Where's he going in such a hurry? Well, Gene, I think it's a little strange.
He's taking his own television set and giving it to his friend Tommy because he said he doesn't want it anymore.
Oh, well, I don't know why that should surprise you. After all, he's a very giving boy. I think it's a little odd. Well, I don't. I've always tried to teach him to be open and honest, though that's pretty difficult living in this house.
Have you really? He's gonna need a lot with you as a mother.
I'm talking about all the lying and scheming that goes on around here. You and Mason and Cece have been cooking up something for weeks and months, and you think I'm not going to find out about it? Well, I'm already on to the whole thing, Sophia.
Is that so?
You people are so painfully obvious with the hushed tones and the abbreviated conversations. What do you think, I am, blind?
No, I think you're paranoid.
Oh, that's right. I'm just imagining the whole thing. I'm just some poor, deluded woman. I'll tell you what. You're the one who's deluded if you don't think I know what's going on. I'm always one step ahead of you. So why don't you save us both a lot of wear and tear and give it up?
Aren't you sick of all these empty threats?
Well, I think your dire straits are living proof that my threats aren't empty.
I'll be so glad when you're out of here. I just count the hours until you're through that door forever.
3 months adds up to a lot of hours, Sophia. And nothing is forever.
Some sort of sickle? I thought that was that nincompoop towhead you're raising trying to give me another heart attack.
Don't talk about my kid that way. Now, listen, we gotta call Sophia. We gotta do it right now. Come on.
Okay.
Here we go.
Capitol residence, Brandon speaking.
Hello, is Mrs. Armonti in?
No, she just left. She told me she was meeting somebody.
Do you know when she'll be coming back?
Is this my mommy? You sound funny.
I'll call back later. Thank you.
What happened?
She's gone. She went out. I don't know when she'll be back.
Besides that,
No, nothing. Brandon answered the phone and...
recognized your voice.
So it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't affect anything.
Great plan, did it? Belly flop.
It's going to work out, Keith. We'll just try to call her again later.
And the evidence will show that on the night of January 5th, Gus Jackson returned to the Orient Express an angry and frustrated man. He had already exchanged harsh words with Eden Capwell earlier in the evening upon being told there was no further work available for him. Unfortunately, his outburst did nothing to lessen his sense of having been treated unfairly. For Gus Jackson, there was only one clear way to salvage something from the day. He had already seen the cash bag within the restaurant, even felt the weight of it within his hands. For a man fresh out of prison, discouraged at his early attempts to make money honestly, it seemed both easy and timely. He disguised himself as best he could, held Eden Capwell at gunpoint, and demanded that she hand over the money. Later, there was found in his room a clearly marked money container. I'm sure there will be no doubt in your minds when you have heard all the testimony that Gus Jackson was a deeply embittered man. So much so that he himself did not even realize how many of his actions were a clear indication that he would commit the crimes of robbery and assault on the night in question. At the conclusion of this case, I will have no hesitation in requesting that you return a verdict of guilty. Thank you.
Miss Wainwright, do you wish to make an opening statement at this time?
I wanted to see if you were as good in the courtroom as you were in my living room. You were fantastic.
Much has been made of my client's state of mind on the night of January 5th. Repeatedly, the district attorney has characterized Gus Jackson as an angry man, painting a picture of potential violence waiting to happen. I submit to you that Gus Jackson is indeed angry, indeed frustrated as any man would be in this situation. But at this particular point in his life, he's never had more reason to prevent his anger from driving him to create a criminal act. I will show you that he's never had a better reason to walk the straight and narrow, never a better reason to stay out of prison. You see, recently, Mr. Jackson has been reunited with his daughter, who he had thought lost to him for many years. His desire to find a job, his desire to find a home is entirely motivated by his desire to provide for his child. He would never do anything as foolish and as clumsy as the robbery which will be described to you in testimony, because it would have jeopardized the very life that he had worked so hard to create. I submit to you that someone else committed this crime and made it look like my client did it. And as we unravel this trail of circumstantial evidence, you will agree. There will simply be too much doubt in your mind. Too much reasonable doubt.
You sure you don't want to call this a day?
Not until we've covered every square inch.
All right. What's this? Ordures drugs. Wasn't that the place that the guy knocked off and he stole all the medication?
Yeah, you want to see this? Come on, come on.
Well, wait a second. Here, it might be a print. Don't smudge it.
There's
Okay?
blood on... I know. There's blood on this. That means there'll probably be a print on it.
Well, that's great, right?
That's great. And not a moment too soon. We got to get this to the lab. Come on.
Well, I can't see because I have to go to the court. I mean, Julie's calling me as a witness.
Yeah, I know. I'll drop you off at the court and then we'll go to the lab.
Well, wait.
Well, wait, nothing. We don't got time to wait. Mason's probably nailing Gus to the stand as we speak.
I don't really kind of look like I should be in court or anything.
You don't look half bad considering what you've been waiting through.
I don't look half great either. Can I go home, please?
We don't have time to take you home.
All right. Halfway measure. All right? Oh, yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Believe me, the guys at the lab will thank me.
Oh, well, let me thank you, too. Now I smell like a French bordello. Thanks.
Wait a second. How would you know what a French bordello smells like, huh?
And were you present when Mr. Jackson was taken into custody?
Yes, I was.
Did you notice anything unusual about his right hand at that time?
Yes, I did. It was bruised.
Was he questioned as to how the bruise got there?
He was asked if he'd been in a fight.
And what was his reply?
He didn't answer. Later, he denied it.
Thank you. No further questions?
Miss Wainwright, do you wish to cross-examine?
No, Your Honor, not at this time.
Your Honor, the people rest.
Thank you, Mr. Capwell. Witness may step down. Miss Wainwright, please call your first witness.
Your Honor, the defense would like to call Eden Capwell to the stand.
Eden Capwell, please take the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated.
Miss Capwell, you were asked to participate in a voice identification procedure the night the robbery occurred at the Orient Express. Is this correct?
Yes.
And you were asked to listen to 4 or 5 recorded voices, all repeating the same phrase, "I've got a gun, give me the money."
Yes.
Did you recognize any of the voices?
Yes, I did. Gus Jackson.
Had you heard it before?
Yes, at the restaurant. I recognized it in the voice identification because it was the one I closest remembered.
Miss Capwell, suppose for a moment that the same recorded voices were played again for you today.
Objection, Your Honor. This line of questioning deals with speculation, not fact.
Sustained.
I'll rephrase. Miss Capwell, has your judgment about the voices changed at all since you participated in the initial voice identification procedure?
Yes, it has.
In what way?
Well, I first assumed, because I recognized Gus's voice, that he was the one who committed the robbery. I no longer believe that to be true.
Why not?
Well, I was made to believe that this identification test is not necessarily infallible. So I no longer trusted my first impression. Plus, there have been certain discoveries that might prove that Gus...
Objection, Your Honor. The answer is not responsive to the question. I move to strike Miss Capwell's references to these discoveries.
Sustained.
All right, we'll move on to the question of Gus Jackson's comportment earlier that day. It has been stated in court that he was angry, even hostile to you, when you informed him that there would be no further work for him. Do you think that hostile is a fair word?
Objection. The question calls for a conclusion, and a very subjective one at that.
Sustained. Rephrase the question, Miss Wainwright.
We're disappointed, describe Mr. Jackson's attitude.
Yes, Gus had worked very hard that day, and I think that he was obviously hoping that it would pay off with his being asked to take a permanent position with us.
I'm sorry, but I have to object again. Miss Capwell has no direct knowledge of the inner workings of the defendant's mind.
Sustained. Strike the answer from the records. Please confine your question to what the witness might directly observe.
Did Mr. Jackson perform his duties to your satisfaction the day that he was employed by you?
Yes, he did.
Did he complain or object to anything that he was asked to do?
Not at all.
In other words, he was willing to earn his money. He wasn't the kind of man who would opt for an easy score.
No, of course.
Objection.
Thank you. No more questions.
You care to cross-examine, Mr. Capwell?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. Miss Capwell, I'm curious about the change of heart you had in regard to the voice identification. How long after the fact did you change your mind?
A couple of days.
And during that period of time, were you in contact with a certain police detective, former police detective by the name of Cruz Castillo?
Objection, Your Honor. I don't see what this has to do with anything.
Your Honor, Mr. Castillo has been involved in a private investigation of this case on his own. I believe I can establish that he has exerted undue influence over Miss Capwell in regards to the voice ID.
Continue, Mr. Capwell, but do show me that you're going somewhere relevant with this.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Capwell, you have been romantically involved with said Mr. Castillo, have you not?
Objection.
Sustained.
He has been very vocal in his opposition to the voice identification test. Is that true?
He didn't believe it was accurate.
Could you explain his reasoning?
He asked me to listen to another tape and to pick Gus's voice out. I picked the voice, and it wasn't Gus's. In fact, his voice wasn't even on the tape.
So Mr. Castillo conducted his own personal experiment to make his point to you. Is that correct?
Well, it was very effective.
Yes, Mr. Castillo can be very persuasive, especially with one who's so obviously in love with him.
Mason, wait a minute.
Objection.
If Mr. Castillo had not been involved in this investigation, would you have changed your opinion the first time?
Objection, Your Honor. He's badgering the witness.
Sustained.
No further questions.
We'll take a recess till 2 o'clock.
All rise.
Everything's going really well.
I'm more interested in how you feel.
I'm fine.
I think you've had enough excitement for one day.
Oh, Mason.
No arguments. I'm going to drive you home.
Hey, I thought that was my job.
Pearl was kind enough to bring me here.
Well, I think it's time to take her home, get her out of this den of legality.
Sure, no problem. My jalopy's your jalopy anytime.
I'd just like to talk to her for a moment first.
Eden's not our only witness, you know. And on the whole, the character stuff that she laid out will do us good. She made it look like you were a hard worker and that you were sincere, and that can't hurt.
But how much can it help?
I haven't even gotten a chance yet to pick apart Mason's evidence. The judge has got to find that circumstantial.
I was convicted once before on something I wasn't guilty of. There's no reason it can't happen again. Oh, look, will you do something for me during the break?
Sure.
Would you go back to my place and check on Alice? Tell her that everything's okay. I don't want her to be worried.
Of course I will. I'll tell her.
Julia, I wish the testimony could have been better. When Mason brought up Cruz, I didn't know what to do.
It's over. You did the best that you could.
Well, you know, we might have some good news, believe it or not.
Please, tell me.
Well, we might have a fingerprint on the guy we've been tracking.
Well, can you get it for me?
Well, the lab's looking at it now. I'm sure Cruz will be here before the recess is done.
I hope we can get it. Because if not, we're in trouble, Eden. Oh, we're in big trouble.
Mason? Excuse me, please. Hello, Victoria.
Hello.
I was afraid I wouldn't be able to find you. Thank God you're in recess.
Yeah, would you excuse me?
Oh, yeah. The man that you got to see Kelly? Mitchell?
Yeah, what about him?
He can't go. He just got in touch with me. For some reason, he's not going to go.
He said everything was going to be fine.
Well, it's not, and now we have to find somebody else.
I'm running out of qualified contacts. He would have been perfect. He used to work for a government agency. He had a security clearance a mile wide.
Well, if he can't go, Mason, he's not perfect. We don't need someone that has all those qualifications. We need someone who is honest, who's straightforward, who can keep a cool head in case of an emergency or something tricky happens.
I know that.
What do you think?
Pearl?
Yeah? He got her out of the hospital. He got her to Mexico and back again when all kinds of people were on their tail.
I don't know. If Gina got any idea that Pearl was out of town...
Mason, we have to make a decision now.
Take him home. Explain the situation to him.
Pearl, excuse me. I need to talk to you.
Well... Yeah? It's okay, Pearl. I'll drive the young lady home.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to...
It's all right. I just have to talk to you about something very important. I want you to come with me.
Is this about who I...
We can't talk here. Excuse us.
Well, your chauffeur got another assignment, so I'll be driving you home.
Are you sure you're not going to reconsider and let me stay and watch the end of this?
Well, somebody has to pay attention to your doctor's orders.
Why don't you two talk? Excuse me, I'll meet you in the back, okay?
Well, why the scowl, Counselor?
For those of us who still believe in corny little virtues like family loyalty, it was really something to watch you characterize your sister as a mindless idiot in a room full of people just to make a few very minor points.
If Eden was in any way coerced into changing her mind, the court should be made aware of it.
She was not coerced, and you know it. She has a mind of her own just because she doesn't happen to agree with you.
Do you want to keep your voice down, Counselor? Wouldn't be the first time you were accused of being unprofessional.
I do apologize for my feelings. They really are so messy, aren't they? But of course you wouldn't know about that firsthand. You'd have to break through the ice first.
I thought that's one of the things you liked about me, Julia. My lack of messy feelings. You're always so concerned about them getting in the way of your main objective.
Well, I can be wrong. Some people say I make a habit of it. I was wrong about you.
Julia, what's wrong? Did Mason say something?
It's not what he said. It's what he is, and for some crazy reason, I seem to ignore that. But I can't do that anymore now.
Well, what'd you find out at the lab?
Oh, hell. The best print they could come up with was only a partial. I'm sorry, I thought we could do better than that.
Well, we can't. I can't stall any longer. You're going to have to take the stand. And Mason is going to do whatever he can to discredit anything you say, but you're all I've got.
Well, I'm not afraid of Mason. I'll testify no matter what.
I wish you could tell him what you've started to find out. You know, lay the groundwork for the possibility.
Do you think the judge will allow that?
I mean, he's got to.
Well, win or lose, I'm going to keep on top of this until I find the right man. I mean, I promise you that. You want to go brainstorm for a little while, Capwell?
Sure, let's go.
Cruz.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you ought to consider wearing another kind of cologne. This just doesn't seem to be working for you.
Thanks.
For somebody who has monitored my every bite, you haven't done too well cleaning your own plate.
My plate doesn't matter. You're the one that's eating for two.
Do you always lose your appetite in the middle of a trial?
Depends on the trial.
It's Julia that's bothering you, isn't it?
She thinks I enjoyed what I had to do to Eden. I didn't.
But you were just doing your job. She should understand that. She's probably a little defensive because her case wasn't going very well.
Maybe.
Well, you think there's more to it than that?
What do you mean?
Well, there was something very personal about what she said and about the way that you reacted to it. I get the feeling that she cares about you more than in just a professional manner.
That wasn't caring, that was disdain.
Well, she's angry, but she doesn't hate you. Far from it.
Difficult to know what's going on with Julia. She's a very confused young woman. It's hard to know where you stand with her.
Is it important to you to know where you stand?
It might have been at one time. Look, if I'm going to get you home and myself back to the courtroom on time, we'd better start moving.
Sure, whatever you say.
I'll take care of the check.
Yes, Pearl, I want Kelly to hear this from someone that she can really trust. The last thing I need right now is for her to be unduly upset or frightened.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, finding out that you're about ready to be kidnapped can be frightening for anybody, even if she knows it's fake.
And it has to seem real. It has to be believable, even though we're hiring the people who do it. I want Kelly to be prepared.
Got it.
Excuse me. Hello. Mama. Eden? Who is this? No. Kelly?
Mama, I have to hurry. They're after me.
What? Kelly, I can't hear you. Honey, are you all right? Is everything all right?
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Who's after you? Are you hurt?
No, I've got to call them. Come and get me.
Sophia, what happened? What'd she say? No, what? What?
She said that she's in trouble, that there's someone after her. I could hardly hear her, Pearl, but obviously she was afraid to talk to me.
Well, wait a minute. You think the kidnapping has already started and she doesn't know that it's not for real?
Oh, no, couldn't. Absolutely not. It's too soon. If anything happens to her.
No, we got to call her right back right now and find out what the heck is the matter.
No, we can't.
What do you mean, no?
Because if she's in trouble, I know she didn't want anyone to know she was calling us. Plus, we're not supposed to use the phone at all.
We don't have a choice, Sophia. We got to call her back right now.
Alice!
If you don't want to call her, I will. Now, what's the number? Come on, Sophia. Kelly's life could depend on this. This could be our last chance.
Right there's the location of the pharmacy, right here's the dumpster. What do you say we presume to assume that he is somewhere inside this radius?
It seems logical. I mean, he's hurt. He wouldn't go very far.
That's right. We could go building to building, street to street. We might find the guy.
You think so?
Well, sure. Team as intrepid as this, you know, we'll probably have a confession in 2 hours.
You're doing all the work. I'm just riding on your coattails.
Wait a minute. Wasn't that you who was knee-deep in rancid vegetables a couple hours ago? I'd call that going along for more than the ride. I couldn't have gotten nearly as much done without you.
What's going to happen when we get him?
Well, we'll book him, then we'll try to get him in at Gus's trial as a material witness.
Well, I mean, between you and me.
I'm not really thinking that far ahead. I'm enjoying the present.
So am I. I just can't stand the thought of it ending.
Well, maybe it doesn't have to.
Well, I'll tell you, there's only going to be one thing that stands in my way.
What's that?
I'm with Julia. You're going to have to change your aftershave. Where are you going?
Jody, give me a double bourbon, will you?
Come on. It's not bad.
You know, you really know how to hurt a guy's feelings.
Oh, really?
I can't say that I appreciate that, even especially since it was your idea, this aftershave. I think you invented it. Darling. Watch this.
Well, you're going to be right at home where you're headed.
Coming up next on CFMT, join host Jim Perry for the sale of the century.